definitely, I'm not gonna say not having a father.
Martell reached out to us because, he is getting better. And, some people say deservedly so, because...
Watcher 1 to Bravo, ISR is overhead. Be advised, Pony has 3 helos on the ground located around orange smoke.
Definitely so. I would definitely, I'm not gonna say not having a father figure, or I would definitely say that being a husband.
Moving to Overwatch.
Who have been guilty of this have had to grapple with the fact that we blew a family.
Role model.
6 on the ground.
Not having that as a so we were married for like 12, 13 years.
Got eyes on you, Captain. I'll relay what I see from overhead.
Thanks for the assist, Watcher.
Background means all hands on deck.
All right, more with...
Don't be quiet.
Martell Hope of Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Because, in the words of Tyrese in that song, Shame, who have been guilty of this have had to grapple with the fact that we blew a family.
Stay on them.
Who have been guilty of this have had to grapple with the fact.
They could be after more than nuclear material. Stay on them.
A lot of us as men, we don't have groups to help us through these moments like this. Who have been guilty of this out all over the country, all over the world, all of the time. Who have been guilty of this have had to grapple with the fact of getting ate up alive by women. Because since your wife was embarrassed. See, it's like when the newspaper make a mistake,
and then
rebuttal, it's a front page mistake, but then the rebuttal be in the classified section. See, it's like when the newspaper make a mistake, and the rebuttal, it be front page mistake, but then the rebuttal be in the classified section. In small print. Page mistake, but then the rebuttal be in the classified section.
That building got flagged by
small
intel, John.
print.
Could be
See,
worth
front
checking.
page mistake, but then the rebuttal be in the classified section. In small print. The front page mistake, but then the rebuttal be in the classified section. We made a mistake. They don't do that. So probably the beginning of helping your girl, we made a mistake. They don't do that. So probably
Tony's
the
got equipment around here.
and sometimes, man,
Nice,
close all print. Page mistake, but then the rebuttal be in the classified section. In small print, our marriage. Because I don't care how a marriage goes. At the end of the day, because I don't care how a marriage goes. At the end of the day, tripping. Every man know this story. Stop acting brand new. Every man know this story. How a marriage goes. At the end of the day, how a marriage goes. At the end of the day, because I don't care how a marriage goes. At the end of the day, because look, I've been there. And, men can quit tripping.
Any sign of cargo?
Stop acting brand new.
Affirmative.
Know this story. Know this story.
All right, hold up, Steve. We'll have part 3 of this job. Martell Hope to the hour right after this. Martell Hope from Love and Marriage Huntsville. We'll be back at 46 minutes after the hour right after this. Hope. We'll be back with our last break of the day with Martell Hope from Love and Marriage Huntsville right after this. Martell Hope from Love and Marriage Huntsville. We'll be back at 46 minutes after the hour right after this. Right after this. This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Martell Holt from Love and Marriage Huntsville on OWN. Martell reached out to, some people say deservedly so, because he cheated, he had a beautiful family, and he cheated and lost his family. So now he wants advice. I'm assuming, Martell, you're Martell Holt from Love and Marriage Huntsville. We'll be back at 46 minutes after the hour, right after this. From Love and Marriage Huntsville, right after this.
All stations, helo destroyed.
This have had to grapple with the facts
during the Strawberry Letter, and that's what we were, of the day with Martell Holt from Love and Marriage. We'll be back with our last break of the day with Martell. 6 minutes after the hope of Martell Holt from Love and Marriage Huntsville. We'll be back at 46 minutes after the hour, right after this. today from Owns Love and Marriage Huntsville has more with Martel Hope, special guest. This is all right, more with this. This is all right, more with right after this. Right after this.
Find out.
Martel Holt from Love and Marriage Huntsville. We'll be back at 46 minutes after the hour, right after this. We'll be back with our last break of the day with Martel Holt from Love and Marriage Huntsville, right after this.
Who have been guilty of this have had to grapple with the fact that we blew a family. Yeah. I didn't want to put our business on TV. I didn't want to put it in
Yeah.
Oh, no, they did. They did out all over the country, all over the world, all at the time. Who have been guilty of this have had to grapple with the fact that we blew a family. Who have been guilty of this have had to grapple with the fact that we blew a family.
Martel Holt
X-ray
of
down.
Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Who have been guilty of this for some years. And my thing is, the reason I wanted to speak with you two, honestly, is because I feel that you've been through some things in life. The reason I wanted to speak with you. No, he's been married. Has. Is his therapist, is he divorced? Who have been guilty of this? See, that's the grip. And that's where a lot of us as men, we don't have groups to help us through these moments. Like, if his therapist, is he divorced? Who? Yeah, man, because
Cut it down.
no, he didn't hear the thing about this is therapist. And my thing is, the reason I no, he didn't married the thing about that. Is the therapist, is he divorced? The reason I wanted to who have been guilty of this have had to grapple with the fact because, you know, in the words of Tyrese in that song Shame, who have been guilty of this have had to grapple with the fact that we blew a family. I'm not gonna because I don't care how a marriage goes. At the end of the day, the children had nothing to do with it. And every man that has been found guilty of this has had to grapple with the fact. One of us
Solid copy, watch
has
out.
been found guilty of this, have had to grapple with the last. One of us has been found guilty of this. Every last one of us who has been guilty of this have had to grapple with the fact that we blew a family. Because look, I've been there. You know, men can contribute. Every man know this story. Stop acting brand new because, you know, yeah, man, because it is hard, man, because stop acting brand new. Stop acting brand new.